So, shall we do this? Shall we talk about the elephant in the room? Not the elephant from Go Home You're Drunk. No, the other one. The 2020 elephant. Okay, we're doing it. We're talking about 2020. Depression, and this channel's lack of content. This year, I've put out 2 story videos. Go Home You're Drunk and All the Dakka. One was 6 months ago, and the other was 2. At the time of recording in October 2020. That's not a very good output by anyone's reckoning. Sure, I've done a lot of streams on my Twitch channel, but my real passion, and the reason most of you are watching this video, is because of the story content that I make. I have 2 story arcs ongoing, mostly aimless and mostly pirate, featuring commanders Ascorbius and Elscorbius. One is a pirate, and the other is a complete nincompoop. The Elscorbius video started out using only in-game captured footage, which was supposed to be a stark contrast to the heavy CGI affairs of Mostly Aimless, partly to give them a different look and feel, but mostly as a time-saving exercise so I could make more videos in less time. You see, the Mostly Aimless show takes a lot of time to make, like a lot. Go Home You're Drunk took the best part of 4 months to make, starting just before the new year and coming out in April. I've got a blog post about it if you're interested on my site, ascorbius.com. It's not really worked out that way though. Even the Elscorbius videos are taking far longer to make than I originally wanted. The previous video, Stranded, came out in October the previous year. A year ago as I write this. It doesn't seem that long ago. Time is both dragging and flying at the same time. My most recent video, All the Dakka, took over a month to make, which is entirely due to the additional CGI I added to the video to tell the story. It was needed to flesh out the search for Minnie's secret base, his experimental weapons, and they really helped to tell the story. But it did significantly add to the workload. I'm working on a new video at the moment. It'll have a decent amount of CGI, and it's taking a long time to get the energy to get started properly, which is partly the reason for this video. You see, this year has been truly unpleasant. There have been some personal things going on in my life, which have slowly but surely picked at my mental health and caused some spells of depression, which I've never encountered before. There have been some times that I couldn't even face streaming, which is terrible because it's something I really enjoy. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't sit in front of the camera and smile for a couple of hours while playing a video game, pretending to be happy. I'm not that good at pretending. My livelihood has also become at risk. I'm a contract software developer by trade, and with the COVID situation this year, work has dried up significantly. There's not been a sniff of work for the last 5 months. I'm hoping this is something which will change soon, but you bet it's been weighing on my mind. To top it off, both my wife and I lost our remaining parents. Both of our mothers passed away this year, unrelated to COVID, but that's been a sledgehammer to the heart for both of us. So what does this all mean? Well, I'm picking up the pieces slowly. I stumble still, but I'm working on it. It is a struggle though. I do feel, because of this, with my output lately, that I'm letting down my Patreon supporters. Just know that I really appreciate the support you give, and I thank you for all your patience. On a brighter note, there does seem to be help on the horizon, at least in the video making front. Reallusion look like they have some new tools coming soon, which should speed up lip syncing and therefore my style of video making. Just so you know, as a metric, for 4 minutes of speech, it takes 24 solid hours of lip syncing. I timed it on a recent short video I did. It's pretty brutal. If I can speed that up, then things should start working a lot faster, because to be completely honest, the thought of starting the next Mostly Aimless video and having to lip sync the long way as I currently do really holds me back. I'm like a rabbit in the headlights even considering it. There's also the possibility of using Nvidia's machinima tools, which were announced earlier in the year. They should be going into beta soon, so with any luck, I'll be able to use those tools to animate using the camera mocap and audio to lip sync using their AI. I've no further information on that, so I'll still be using iClone for the foreseeable future, but that might speed up my process significantly. Anything which speeds up the process, reduces the load, and makes videos easier will be hugely welcomed. Anyway, that's enough of me belly aching. Thank you for sticking with me. It really helps. Thank you for your patience and your understanding. And let's see the rest of this miserable year out safely and ready to take on whatever 2021 throws at us. Have a good time. and fly aimless.